The guy just wants to be free of his burden and escape the destruction of his city. Is it worth watching? Find out on this week's Indy Christian Review. Pilgrim's Progress is perhaps one of the greatest classic Christian books of all time. For those of you that don't know the story, I'll go ahead and give you a quick run through to help you get out from under that rock you've been living under. Pilgrim's Progress is an allegorical tale written by a man named John Bunyan back in 1678. It tells the story of a man named Christian who's on a journey to the celestial city, which is heaven. Along the way, he meets people with names like Evangelist, Pliable, Mr. Worldly Wise Man, Piety, Hypocrisy, and other such subtleties that try to help or hinder his journey. It's a great book, and I highly recommend that you read it. But you're not here to hear my review of the book, you want to hear my review of the movie. So let's dig into Pilgrim's Progress: Journey to Heaven.
Our city's going to be destroyed by fire. Unless I find a way for us to escape.
This is a path. This is a way you must go. It's the only way to heaven, the celestial city.
You know, you go wandering around back there, we go with you, we're all gonna die.
You couldn't find a more dangerous path?
We tried.
Where do you think this path is gonna lead you in the end?
Let you go? The two of you are going to die here!
I see it didn't take long for you to wander off the path.
Off the path? We just started. I'm following you.
Nothing will compare to what you'll be rewarded with if you follow this path faithfully to the end.
Now you are in misery because you rejected the counsel of God and walked off the way of peace.
It's over, isn't it? I'll never find a way for my family to escape.
As an adaptation, it does a pretty good job of sticking to the book, at least from what I remember. It really only makes omissions from the book rather than making any glaring changes, unless you count the pseudo-modern day setting. When they get to the Vanity Fair, it's hard to tell what time period they're supposed to be in. The dialogue is an interesting blend of modern day and 17th century English, but it does lean a lot more towards the modern day, thankfully. The actors do a great job of believably delivering some of the dodgier lines, and the acting isn't distracting at all. If the movie has any failings, it's in the visuals. Not the cinematography, which is fantastic, but with the visual effects and makeup. Some of them are great, but others, like all the fire effects, Apollyon's unimpressive appearance, Giant Despair's voice, the CGI creatures, yeesh. But I think those particular things only really bug me because I'm a filmmaker and I like to nitpick those kind of things. It's really not that distracting. Pilgrim's Progress is a good movie and I highly recommend that you see it. To find out more about Pilgrim's Progress, visit pilgrimsprogressthemovie.com. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching. Next week, we turn our gaze to the stars with a documentary called The Star of Bethlehem. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our other reviews at indychristianreview.com. I'm Zack Lawrence. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. And may God bless independent Christian films. This episode of Indy Christian Review is brought to you by the Ichthus Network, your hub for Christian web series. Visit ichthusnetwork.com.